Karin Skacel here on behalf of Makers Mercantile. Today I'm going to go over a lot of things that we have in today's newsletter for you. We're going to start, as we always do, with our yarn. And today's yarn is 𝗁𝗀. So 𝗁𝗀 is and I've got some 𝗁𝗀 and 𝗁𝗀 tweed here. But 𝗁𝗀 is a yarn made by 𝗁𝗄. It comes from Peru, and it's actually 80% merino wool and 20% rayon from bamboo. So what does that mean? That means that you're going to have a lot of spring in your yarn because you have 80% merino. Merino has a lot of spring. I call it the doing factor. You know, it's like when you pull the yarn and it contracts back on itself. Pull it out and contracts. It has a lot of that. I call it doing. You can call it spring. You can call it give. You can call it whatever you want. Anyways, 𝗁𝗀 has a lot of that because it's 80% merino. But then, in order to give it a little bit more drape, it has 20% bamboo rayon in it. So it also gives a tiny little bit of sheen and also adds a little bit to the softness. So 𝗁𝗀 by 𝗁𝗄 comes in lots of different colors. This weight in particular, we would call it a DK weight. I do know for a fact that people have knit it, you know, all the way down to like 7 stitches to the inch and made socks out of it. For which it is strong enough, I should say, because that bamboo rayon, that is going to give you the added strength that you need for your heels and your toes and so on. But I've also seen people use larger needles, you know, like a 7/8 needle, and get like almost a worsted weight, 4.5, 5 stitches to the inch. So it's a very versatile yarn. But the way we have used it today for our special is in this great pattern, and Kyle just knit this up, and this is called the stare. So it's sort of like I have this little kitten's head staring at me, and this pattern in particular, we have used 2 different colors of 𝗁𝗀 to make it, and the stare, by the way, is a pattern by Katie Pomper. Is it Pomper? Yes, it's Katie Pomper. So our special today is going to be, if you purchase 2 skeins of 𝗁𝗀, and we're going to give you 20% off, we will gift you the pattern so that you can make your pattern. Now the 20% off the 𝗁𝗀 is for any amounts that you purchase. So if you have another project that you want to make, well, 20% is a good deal, so do it now, because that 20% is only going to be good through, and I know I have a date somewhere around here, through the 28th of this month, and so I think that is actually only Friday. So it's only good this week. So make sure that you take advantage of that deal. Let me go over that one more time. You've got your 𝗁𝗀, and 𝗁𝗀 comes in a lot of different colors. This, by the way, is a Maker's exclusive color, and it's a tweed, and I could see that. I could see the tweed in there with maybe a very light color for the kitty cat staring at you. We also have a couple more examples that are in the newsletter of what you could do. I have a couple other colors here. Look at these 2 together, or toss this one in with either of those 2 colors, and you would have a really great sequence. We also have another tweed here. This is the cream colored tweed. This one's absolutely beautiful. That would mix really nicely with the pink. And then, of course, we have quite a few suggestions that are in our newsletter as well. So don't miss out on that. 20% off of 𝗁𝗀 through this coming Friday. Purchase 2 hanks or more, and we'll gift you this pattern here by Katie Pomper called the Stare with the kitty cat on it for free. There you go. That's our deal. Moving right along, we received a new batch in of our, well, we call them lint removers. This is what it is. It's made by Addi, and it's actually called a 𝗪𝗪𝗿𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙 and they call it a lint remover, but it doesn't really remove lint. It actually removes pills. So what it has is it has this little, it's a little button, has a very silent little motor in it, has 2 little AA batteries that you have to provide yourself that you put in there. And then if I take off this lid, I can show you what it is. What is, oop, there goes all my pills that I had done. What happens is, see these little blades? These little blades, when I turn it on, let's see if I don't, oh, it will let me turn it on. There you go. You can see how those blades go in a circle. And what happens is when you have this lid on it, it has a little vacuum in there, and the vacuum pulls all those little pieces of, all those little pills through the holes, and then the blade cuts it right at the hole. So it's sort of like sucking it up and cutting it. So when you do it, you know, which is really great, I'll tell you what, items tend to pill a lot in here. They'll pill a lot on your butt. So a lot of different places where you get pilling, this depiller works really great. And it's only $12. So we did get quite a few in. We had quite a few people looking for them. If you wanted yours, get it now. Just also to show you the, here you can see what pills I did have that just came out. There you go. There, oops, they fell. There is a little compartment that's right here that you can empty. And I don't know, can you see those? Nope, well, they're gone. Okay, whether you saw them or not, we have these in stock now, ready to be shipped out. So there you go. That was item number 2 that we have. Also, we are still in the process of selling out of some of the products we will no longer be carrying, and some of those include cross stitch and embroidery and so on. So we have some kits that are on sale. They're 50% off. One of them is called, here, it's a Red Gate cross stitch kit. We have some of the hedgehog kits left. There you can see the hedgehog. This was the sheep. Okay, I'm gonna show you this just so you can see the size and the detail work, and you can see how easy it is. But this is what the sheep kit looked like. So there was the sheep. This is what the back looked like. You could make that a little fancier if you wanted to, and you can actually use the your hoop that you get in here as your frame. So you're gonna get your hoop, you're gonna get all your colors, you're gonna get your instructions, you're gonna get a needle, you're gonna get your cloth. It's all there for you to make the kit, and these are all 50% off whatever we have left in stock. Now, if you don't wanna try cross stitch and you would prefer to try to something like embroidery, we also have some little embroidery kits. And now you're probably gonna look at me and you're gonna say, oh, she's showing me another sample you don't have. It's true, because I'm out of this one too. But this is a little embroidery kit. This was the city of Seattle. There you can see the front. You don't actually ever have to look at the back, so I don't think you need to see that. But you can see the front, and although we don't have Seattle left, we do have 8 different types of kits left in 2 different sizes. The size that I just showed you, and then we also have some that are a little bit bigger. And you can see each kit is gonna have the hoop, it's gonna have the needle, the instructions, the pre-printed cloth for the embroidery, and your embroidery floss. All of it is going to be in this neat little package for you, and it's all going to be 50% off. So check those out. There's a couple of other items that are listed in the newsletter that have discounts as well, and you can click on those and it will take you to a couple of other embroidery kits. Like we have some woolen floss embroidery kits available. We also have some really extra fine punch needles available, and all of those we're selling out, so grab them while you can. They are 50% off. Now we have a couple other specials that have been going on all month. Simplinatural, for instance, which is our merino and silk blend, merino alpaca silk blend. And I have on right here, actually I think it's just silk and merino. Anyways, it is on sale through the end of this month. It is on sale through the 31st. I am wearing the Weekender, one of our most popular patterns in our shop, that was knit out of it. Absolutely adore it. It is so comfortable, and if it does pill a little in here, I always use my little 𝗪𝗲𝗄𝗃. That's right. Say that again with me. 𝗪𝗲𝗄𝗃. There we go. 𝗪𝗲, right? 𝗪𝗲𝗪𝗲𝗪𝗲𝗄𝗃. It's 𝗪𝗲. It's not 𝗪𝗲. There's no 2 dots over the U. 𝗪𝗲𝗄𝗃. So I probably told you how to say it wrong the first time. Anyways, let's keep moving on. We also have some new kits in stock that interest you if you are a knitter, and those are new shift kits. So I am wearing a shift right now, and we have always had shift kits. We've always made them out of our yarn from 𝗪𝗶𝗿𝗄, which is the edition 3. And what you get in your kit is you're going to get 3 balls of edition 3 in this kit right here. There you can see there's your 3 balls of edition 3, all beautiful colors, and they are contrasting, and that is on purpose because it does make for a more lovely cowl if you have contrasting colors rather than ones that all go together. But in your kit, you're going to get your yarn. You're also going to get your pattern. If you order online and give us your Ravelry account, we will actually put the pattern into your Ravelry account, so you'll have a digital download, and if you don't have one, we will by all means send you a printed copy. So there you go. We have, I think, 2 new kits, 2 new colorways that we have available. They are both in the newsletter. We know everybody likes to make a shift, and most people who make one make 2 or 3. I think it is one of the most wearable pieces that are out on the market today. And well, Andrea, look at this. I'm dressed top to toe, or toe to top, head to toe in your pattern. So there we go. That is the new kits that we have going on. And what else do we have in there? We have also, there's a little video in the newsletter, and that is from a knitting retreat, Vacation in Paradise, I believe it is what it's called. James Cox Knits is having a retreat, and it is going to be April 28th through May 4th on the island of St. John. So you do need to be vaccinated to go there. But other than that, it's a pretty safe island to be on, and you don't have any other restrictions. I'm not sure at that time. It might be that you have to take a COVID test before you go, or before you enter the island or something like that. And that is obviously just for safety reasons. But this retreat should be a lot of fun, and a lot of it will be held outdoors because of the lovely weather on St. John. Now, Jim Cox, he's a friend of mine, and he has a beautiful home on St. John that I have never seen. I've only seen photos of, and I've always wanted to go. So I'm going to be joining him on this retreat, and I'm going to be teaching a little class. We're going to be dyeing some of our kinky yarns so that we can make some beach bags, knit some beach bags out of them. Anyways, so that's going to be my part of the actual retreat, although I will be there every single day, and I will see you every single day with my smiling face because I'm going to be so happy to be in the sunshine. Anyways, won't you join Jim and myself, and then also his niece, Sahara? Is it Zara? I think it's pronounced Zara. I don't think it's Zahara. I think it's Zara. Anyways, she is a professional knitwear designer and has designed knitwear for, you know, big name brands. And she's going to be there, and she's going to be doing some teaching as well. So it's going to be a fun-filled retreat, and there's more information down in the newsletter on that. And I think that does it for now. I do know we have a little promo button that you can click, and it will take you to our promotions page. Also, don't forget, we keep adding things to our last chance, especially right now because we have just closed the store. So if you're looking for a special deal, check out Last Chance, which is also, I do believe on our website it would say clearance. So click on the clearance button, and all our Last Chance items will show up in there, including all our yarns. We have an awful lot of fabulous, fabulous yarns in our Last Chance section. So that is it for today. Today is Tuesday. Ooh, let's see here. Next Friday, that's going to be the 28th, we will have our next newsletter. So in the meantime, we want you to stay safe, choose to be happy, and we will talk to you then. Ciao.